Hi, I'm Carrie Varoquiers, your host for Switching Gears, the show where we tell inspirational stories about people who have successfully made career pivots. I'm so excited to be here today to meet with Gia, who successfully transitioned from sports marketing into a career in tech. Let's go check it out. Hi, Gia, I'm Carrie. It's so great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for agreeing to be in Switching Gears. We're really happy to hear your story. We got lucky with the weather, with the rain just stopped.
Yes.
A little cold, but I assume you're used to that after all of your college football games with your previous career.
Yes, absolutely. A lot of outdoor activities.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about what you did. Like what were you doing when we were in a place like this?
Yes, prepping for soccer, football, baseball, all the outdoor activities. So my very first job was in marketing at a university and running the halftime shows, pre-game shows, anything with marketing, anything with sponsorships.
Okay. Well, that sounds like pretty much a dream job for a recent college grad, especially one that loves sports.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about what you did after that. Like, so you had that first job, and then how did you kind of progress your career in sports marketing and operations?
So from there, just by being around, I was able to do other things, championships, a lot of donor dinners, fundraising. So my next job, I went to a different university and did their scholarship fundraising.
Oh.
And so golf tournaments, their annual campaign. So I did that for a lot of years. So I was there, I got my master's thinking that I wanted to be an athletic director. I was lucky enough to work on the 2000 Super Bowl at their Fan Fest.
That is cool.
It was absolutely unbelievable. I was in charge of the biggest sponsor booth. Got to hobnob with celebrities,
Wow.
some of the biggest football players. But again, it was very, very intense.
Yeah, it sounds like it's pretty all-encompassing and consuming for sure.
Yes.
So after the Super Bowl, where'd you go from there? Because it's hard to top that.
Yes. Well, the original women's soccer league was just starting.
Oh.
So I got a job with them. And unfortunately, with the downturn of the economy, that league went under in 2003.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yes.
So you found yourself out of a job after the collapse of that team.
Yes. Luckily, I had a really good support network who, one, was really happy to see me because they hadn't seen me in years. And two, were like, just take a break. You have all of these skills. Why don't you explore things outside of sports?
Right.
And I was really hesitant. I was really down on myself. Like, I don't think I can do anything else. And I may have to move out of the state. And so my friend, a very close family friend, had just moved back to the area with her 6-month-old baby.
Aww.
And she was in software. A very, very successful software salesperson. And she was like, I need a nanny. Why don't you? And I'm like, that is exactly what I need to do. I just need to sing songs to a 6-month-old just to recharge.
Have the joy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but she did have to travel every once in a while. So we were together, and she would go on her sales calls, and I would have the baby, and I would drop her off, and the baby and I would go play, and then I'd pick her up, and I would hear her on the phone, and she would be like, you could do this. And I'm like, I don't know anything about tech. I know how to run events. And she's like, no. I'm like, no. I really don't. She goes, yes, you do. You're resourceful. You can solve problems. When someone says no to you, that doesn't stop you. You ask the second question, the third question. And that's what I do all day long, she says. I am just solving my customers' problems. And I was like, oh, okay. My good friend called me up and said, listen, there's a contracted position at her company. Her department was completely overloaded, and the person on her team said, I trust you. And I went in, I didn't even have a resume.
Oh, wow.
And I just said, well, I've done this, and this.
Yeah.
And they're like, Great. You sound wonderful. You're enthusiastic. You show up. Great. Here you go.
Wow, that says so much to me about how critically important it is to have a community and human connection with people that believe in you.
Exactly.
And that are going to open doors for you and are going to support you either as a sponsor or mentor to help you get where you want to go. And you really had that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't have done it without it.
Okay, so you had this great friend who believed in you deeply and knew that you could make the transition into a career in tech. How's that been going?
Really, really well. I was very lucky. The people there believed in me. And, you know, the key thing was I asked a lot of questions and I love learning. So I learned the business. I made myself again indispensable and got a job full-time there, worked my way up, and then was there 8 years, joined another company, and just continued to ask questions, ask why, learned, again, keep learning. I love solving problems.
Yeah.
I love helping the customers. I feel I get joy out of solving something that's really, really hard that no one else can do.
What advice would you have for anyone that's watching today that is maybe a little bit stuck or nervous about making a career pivot, but knowing that they are also facing burnout and need a change? Is there anything you would say to them?
Yes, I would say that, find a mentor, and don't be scared to ask. Don't be scared to ask questions. Don't be scared to volunteer. Don't be scared if you do get a contracting job. I mean, that's how I got my second job. You get in there, you make yourself, you show your skills.
Yeah.
You become successful, and they see you, they value you, and then you realize, wow, I don't want to lose you.
Yeah, I love that. So see an opportunity and grab it.
Yes.
And then make sure everyone understands the value you're going to bring to their organization.
Absolutely.
That's great. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Gia,
Thank
for being a
you.
part of this. We really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next episode.